Hey guys, I hope you're all having a great day today. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be creating a makeup look using the Shaina B Miami eyeshadow palette. I got this palette in my Ipsy November Plus for the month of November. And today I'm going to be swatching it for you guys and also creating a makeup look. As you can see, we get 8 total eyeshadows in this palette. We get 4 mattes and 4 shimmer shades. And I'm going to give you a look at the palette in more natural lighting. I'm also going to swatch it for you guys. I'm not great at swatching, by the way, but I know that a lot of people like to see how eyeshadows look on regular, everyday looking skin, which is mine. So I think it will be helpful so you get an idea of how it looks on my skin. So I'm going to just go ahead and swatch it for you. Okay guys, so let's go ahead and get into the tutorial. The first thing I'm going to do is prime my eyelids using the NYX Proof It eyeshadow primer. And this is a clear primer, but it's also very hydrating, which is why I'm using it, because my eyelids and my face in general is very dry right now. And I just really want them to be hydrated before I go ahead and use powder. Using a crease brush from Morphe, I'm going to dip into that shade South Peach, and I'm going to apply this directly onto my crease and my transition area. I did not anticipate this shade to be so pigmented, but it definitely is very pigmented, so keep that in mind. So I'm just going to apply it directly onto my crease and gently blend it out and upwards so that I can drag the shadow up a little higher. Then I'm going to use a blending brush from Luxie, and I'm going to dip into the shade Wynwood, and I'm going to just use this as a blending shade and just blend out the edges of the shadow that I just applied. Now that that's nice and blended, I'm going to go dip into my first shimmer, and I'm using the shimmer Heat, and I'm using my finger to apply this directly onto my lid. And then once I apply it with my finger, I'm going to take a small brush and just perfect the application. And I was very impressed with the shimmer, by the way. It was very pigmented, but also nice and blendable. And now that I applied it with my finger, I'm going to take this small brush from Morphe, and I'm just going to go ahead and perfect the application of the shimmer and go all along my lid. Then I took another crease brush from Morphe and I dipped into that shimmer shade Everglade. And I decided to be a little bit more adventurous today, and I applied it directly into the outer corner of my eye, blended it upwards and into my crease. And I was really impressed by this shade. I did not expect it to be so pigmented and so dark, but I was honestly blown away by how well it performed for it being a shimmer. It really made the look a little bit more smoky, which I actually ended up liking. So I'm just going to go ahead and create the outer V shape and just blending it into the crease, taking my time with it. But this shade, it really surprised me. Then I'm taking a blending brush from Wet n Wild, and I dip into that shade Biscayne. I believe that's the name of it. And this is the lightest shade in this palette. I went ahead for this one because I want to use it almost like an eraser. And just go ahead and clean up all around that shape that I created. And then I decided to actually go ahead and blend it out a lot, just to kind of make it look more natural, because I like the outer V shape, but I don't want it to look very rough. I don't want it to be very pointy. So I definitely took my time blending that out, and it looks a lot more natural now. This is what I was looking for, but I didn't lose my shape at all. And then I'm going to go back into that shimmer heat and just reapply it onto my lid, just so that I don't lose the dimension between the shimmers. And I really want the shimmer to be focused on the center part of my lid. Then I'm taking a small angled brush from Wet n Wild, and I'm going to go back into that dark shimmer Everglade, and I'm going to apply this to my lower lash line, just because I ended up liking how smoky the look turned out, and I just want to smoke it out just a tad bit more. Then taking a small brush, I'm going to use that first shimmer on top, Hell Over Nude, and I'm going to apply this to my inner corner and also underneath my brow bone. I'm just going to go ahead and apply some finishing touches, and I'll be back to show you the end results. Okay guys, so this is the final look. I like how it turned out. I actually was really impressed by this palette. This Shaina B Miami palette performed really nice. The shimmers are really nice and pigmented, but also blendable, and so are the mattes. I went ahead and went for a red lip and just made the look a little bit more glam. This was my Thanksgiving Day makeup, and I really like how it turned out. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it to this part, we've come to the end of the video. I hope that you'll go ahead and subscribe if you liked it, and also hit that like button on your way out so that I know to make more tutorials like this. And again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye guys.